Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is David Novak. I am reading The Literary Mind and the Carving of Dragons, translated by Vincent Yu-chung Shih, and I am reading the introduction, which I believe is by the translator, and just came across a marvelous paragraph talking about Shih. Liu has an interesting idea of a competent critic. In his opinion, a competent critic is one who, to begin with, is widely acquainted with literature and highly sensitive to its intrinsic values. Then there are other prerequisites to the understanding of a piece of literature: the ability to recognize the genre and style, the ability to evaluate the quality of rhetorical elements, the ability to determine if the work complies with the principle of adaptability to change, and the ability to distinguish between the extraordinary and the orthodox in subject matter, and to pass judgment on the appropriateness of historical allusions and musical patterns. Above all, the critic should be able, through imagination, to trace back from the words to the feeling of the author, a criterion that vaguely indicates a belief in the oneness of the creative genius and appreciative taste. Through these abilities, a critic is enabled to grasp the meaning or the aesthetic beauty of a literary work. But an understanding critic is rare, because most people depreciate their contemporaries and worship only the ancients. However, an appreciative critic is essential to the realization of the value of a literary work, for works of art are never completed once and for all. Their value is ever enhanced by the appreciation and reinterpretation across the ages by critics who bring to their perusal their ever-deepening experience. So, Shih suggested, a literary work loses much of its richness if it is not appreciated. So, particularly that part towards the end, an appreciative critic is essential to the realization of the value of a literary work. I've long argued for that, but then the next sentence, their value is ever enhanced by the appreciation and reinterpretation across the ages by critics who bring to their perusal their ever-deepening experience. That is exactly what T.S. Eliot was saying in his Tradition and the Individual Talent, which I recently did a little bit of a video about, and I will put a link to that in the description box. I have not gotten to the book itself. I'm still on the introduction, but this is just marvelous stuff. Thank you for stopping by my channel.